All right, all right. What up, everybody? So look, check it out, man. I'm here at the studio. I'm in between sessions, bro, but I'm gonna try to get this video out real quick, man. Because I've been seeing it, bro. A lot of people are questioning like, what's David Benavidez gonna do next? Now that he announced that he's gonna be fighting Zurdo Ramirez up here at cruiserweight, right? A lot of people are thinking that he's making a move up to cruiserweight and that he's gonna stay at cruiserweight. And I've even heard people talking about that he might go for a Usyk fight in the future. But look, man, I'm gonna tell you guys what I think the moves are, right? And this is not just what I think. This is information from me following David Benavidez, and kind of I've been seeing a lot of his interviews, bro, and he's been kind of giving us the game plan forever. You know what I'm saying? What I think is gonna happen is this move up here to take on Zurdo Ramirez. It's not that he's moving up to cruiserweight and he's gonna stay at the weight class, bro. I think he's just gonna come up here, capture some titles at cruiserweight, you know, start building his legacy, right? This is what he's trying to do. And you guys ask, like, why is he trying to take on Zurdo Ramirez? Well, if you guys see in a lot of his interviews, bro, Benavidez has said that he sparred with Zurdo Ramirez, man. He's telling you guys, bro, like, I've sparred with Zurdo, I've gotten the best of him. I've sparred with Bivol, I've gotten the best of him. A lot of people believe him, a lot of people don't want to believe him. But at this point, it's like, why are you guys doubting David Benavidez, bro, when he's doing everything that he's been telling y'all, right? Like, this guy is proving it to us, right? He's just not talking anymore. He's proving it to us. So this move to come up here and fight Zurdo Ramirez, I just think it's a one fight thing at cruiserweight. He's going to capture those titles, and then he's going to come back down to 175 for the unfinished business, right? He's going to try to unify at 175. He's going to end up fighting Bivol or Beterbiev. He's aiming for the Bivol fight because, yes, Bivol has all the belts, and this is his plan, right? This is his game plan. He's been telling us this shit since way back then. And, you know, him going up here to fight Zurdo Ramirez, it is because he cannot get the fights that he wants, bro. Like, you know, he tried to push for the Bivol fight. Like, it's crazy how people forget about this shit. He took Bivol's belts because Bivol did not want to fight him. You know, with whatever the reason might be, Bivol, his back was injured or whatever it is, right? At the end of the day, he tried to make that Bivol fight happen. It did not happen. So you guys got to look at behind the scenes of what's happening, right? Zurdo Ramirez is with De La Hoya. He's a Golden Boy fighter. And David Benavidez is super cool with De La Hoya, you know? So that was just a fight that was super, super easy to make. It's a great build-up, right? It's a Mexican war for Cinco de Mayo. And another reason why they're doing this is because, yes, I think they're trying to take a shot at Canelo, bro. David Benavidez is trying to take Canelo's spot, and he's in the right fucking path to do so. You know, so Mexican versus Mexican for Cinco de Mayo, it just makes a lot of sense. And this is why he took on this fight next. Me, would I have rather seen him stay at 175 and fight Bivol or Beterbiev? Of course I would have, right? But those fights are not happening for David Benavidez right now. It is not David Benavidez's fault. So what is he doing? He's taking on the best fights that he can possibly take. So he's jumping up a weight class to further, you know, test himself, right? And try to take out Zurdo Ramirez. Now, with that being said, that he got the best of Zurdo Ramirez in sparring and all that shit. Sparring is sparring and a fight is a fight. But I just think David Benavidez's confidence is fucking through the roof at this point, right? At this point, we're questioning, like, who could actually beat David Benavidez? And it's hard, you know what I'm saying, bro? It's hard to pick somebody to beat David Benavidez, even with him jumping up to cruiserweight. You still, or for me, right, I had David Benavidez as the favorite against Zurdo Ramirez. So this is what I think is happening, right? He's going to come up here, try to take Zurdo's titles, and it's going to be a one and done thing up there at cruiserweight. He's going to come back down to 175, and he's going to be aiming for the, you know, for the Bivol match, right? Because he wants to unify at 175. If he can't get that Bivol match, he's probably going to end up taking on Beterbiev and really just forcing Bivol to fight him. If he takes out Beterbiev, then there's nobody left, right? It's going to have to be Bivol, and Bivol is pretty much going to have to be forced to fight him. And I just think Benavidez' game plan is to unify at 175, you know. But this is what's going on, right? David Benavidez, he's on record telling you guys, bro, I'm just trying to make the best possible fights. If it's not the fights that we want to see right now, that is not David Benavidez' fault, right? He's just trying to do the best that he can with everybody avoiding him, right? You know, everybody's avoiding this guy. He's a fucking boogeyman, and he's just trying to do the best that he can, right? But this fight with Zurdo Ramirez is going to be a good fight, man. It's going to be a good fight, as David Benavidez, like I said, bro, he's jumping up to another weight class, and he just got to 175. So him pushing himself and jumping up to another weight class, it's going to make for a good fight. But I do think that Benavidez is going to end up taking out Zurdo Ramirez. And then possibly for the end of the year, you guys are probably going to see a fight between David Benavidez and Bivol, or David Benavidez versus Beterbiev. You know, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, because we also got to keep an eye out for when Beterbiev and Bivol are going to get their trilogy done. You know, and who's going to end up winning the trilogy and who's going to have those belts. You know what I'm saying? Because David Benavidez, like I said, he wants to unify, and he's probably going to end up going for the guy that has the belts. So those are my thoughts on all of this shit, bro. You guys let me know what you guys think about it.